To DoorDash or not to DoorDash? That is the question, and I'm going to answer it today. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel, The Successful Slob. Before we jump into this, I think, a great subject, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications. Also, my glasses keep sliding down, so keep account of how many times I do that. Anyway, so if you're anything like me, if you're like a lot of people now, you need extra cash. No matter how much I budget, no matter how much I watch how much I spend, try to save, blah, 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 blah. I'm a working family guy, you know. I've got a family of four. So I'm looking for ways to earn extra money on the side, aside from my regular job. So I've been hearing about DoorDash, I've been hearing about Grubhub and Instacart. So I applied to all three. Right now in the upstate of South Carolina, Instacart and Grubhub is on a waiting list. They have a waiting list. So there we go. So DoorDash, I got, there was openings immediately. So I signed up and started dashing through the snow in a one-horse open a couple of weeks ago. In fact, it's not even a couple of weeks ago. I went out on a Friday night, just get my feet wet, made a couple of deliveries. The very next day was Saturday. I spent the first part of the morning with my family, and I told my wife, I said, I'm going to, take like 5 or 6 hours and DoorDash and see if I can make some extra cash and then spend the rest of the evening with you guys. So I did it. I spent roughly $7 in fuel in that time frame, and I cleared $125 in a little less than 6 hours. I was very impressed by that. In fact, last night, which is a Monday, I DoorDashed from 6:30 to 8:30, spent roughly $3 in fuel and cleared $48 in 2 hours. So that's $24 an hour. I think this is a really, really good option for people who is looking for extra cash, who's looking for flexibility, and you really just have a say of when you work. I really, really like it. I highly recommend it. I'll tell you a little bit about the features of the app. When you download the app, you can select when you want to work. If there's a lot of deliveries in your general area, you'll receive a message through the app. It'll come to your phone almost like a text message and tell you, hey, it's really busy right now, so if you want to DoorDash, go ahead and hit dash now or whatever. And you can choose to do it or not. You're not penalized for it. At least I don't know so. You can turn down orders, whether it's a store that you don't want to go into. There's a couple of stores already. It's made my bucket list, my crap list, really, that I don't want to go back to. If it's too small of a tip, you can turn it down. If the destination is going to be way too far out for you, you can turn it down. So those are some good things. I don't know how much you're penalized for turning down certain things. I really don't know the ins and outs. Once again, I'm quite new when it comes to that particular part of DoorDash. But I'll tell you, I've been really, really impressed so far. So as I said, fuel expense has been very low. In my car, it gets decent gas mileage. It's not like I'm driving some vehicle that gets like 50 miles per gallon. But I've been really, really impressed that my expense has been low. So let me tell you about a few kinds of it. And, everything has kinds. Everything has kinds. Some of this is just learning how to dash. It's learning how to basically navigate their system. When you're offered the opportunity to deliver an order, it'll give you the tip amount, and it gives you an overview of where you'll be delivering, the mileage, and so on. Now, I know the general area that I am delivering in, but there's a couple of areas I really don't know that well, and so the other night I accepted a dash, didn't pay attention as much as I should. That was on me, and a little bit of lack of experience as well, and it took me to right at the boundary line of a whole other territory. It was 9:30 at night. I ended up in it wasn't even a neighborhood. I ended up somewhere it looked like a murder would happen. And I am not exaggerating. Like, it's 9:30 at night. And I pull up, and I'm like, holy crap, this is not good. So, fortunately, as you say, I'm alive and well. I'm not dead. But the point I'm making is you need to pay attention where you're delivering and what times of day that you're delivering. You just have to be safe. You have to use good judgment. It's like last night when I delivered, I knew every area that I was going into. I knew it pretty well. When I say well, I'm talking about I knew the roundabout area. I knew the safety of the area. And that's why I felt comfortable delivering at 8:30 last night. So that's a good thing. Then the next kind is I've picked up at Walmart for groceries. I've picked up at 7-Eleven. Now listen, I'm not knocking them. I'm just telling you. That experience of going to Walmart and sitting and waiting for them to bring it out, and it was only like a $7 or $8 tip, it was excruciating. So I know that they're experiencing high volume right now. Their workers can't help it. I get that. I'm not bashing on Walmart. I'm just telling you, for me, I'll probably never do that again, or it will be a while. For instance, last night I got an opportunity to go back to the same Walmart. It was $8 again to pick it up, and I was like, I'm not doing this, and I declined it, and then immediately got an order that tip and all, I made $10, and I made the delivery in 15 minutes. You know, I picked it up, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I was at the longest. I made the delivery. So you just have to learn where to pick up from, where to say no. As I said, you want to be very careful where you're delivering. That is a very big deal just for safety issues. But if you are looking for a way to earn extra money, I highly recommend DoorDash. Now, I don't know what your general geographical area is like. I know here in the upstate of South Carolina, we're not like Atlanta or Charlotte or you know, obviously New York or LA, but we have a decent amount of population around here, and I'm telling you, it keeps me busy. So I can DoorDash almost any time. But if you're looking for extra money and you need it, I'm telling you, highly consider DoorDash. Leave your comments below. I want to hear from you. What have you been doing? Have you been doing the whole Instacart thing, Grubhub? Have you had good experiences with DoorDash? Have you had bad experience with DoorDash? Do you have warnings to us about some of these delivery services and what we should be looking out for? Because at the end of the day, all of us who are looking into DoorDash, Instacart, Grubhub, etc., we're looking to earn extra money. We're not looking for any trouble. We're not looking for something crazy. We just want extra money. So I would love to hear what you have to say. And pass this video along to anyone you think could definitely use it. If they're looking to earn extra money, I would definitely tell them to do that. So, well, I'm Brian Knight. Thank you for joining me on my channel, The Successful Slob. I almost forgot the channel name. Just, man, I'm hitting on all cylinders today. And hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications. I hope this helps. I'll take care. You take care. I'll catch you. And what was the count? How many times did I do this? I want to know. Leave it in the comments. Catch you next time.